In episode 1, we met our 4 young hopefuls, juvenile thoroughbreds who are yet to see a racecourse. It's time to check on their progress. This time, we'll look in on excellent Puck. Is he still a bit behind his stablemates? Our auction house filly will work harder and faster than she ever has before. How will she respond? And will our other 2 horses be given the green light to go to the track and race for the very first time? That decision is hanging on the weather and a crucial going update.
When it's as changeable and as localised as it is at the moment, it's kind of quite annoying. Bath clock at the Hello.
How do you make a racehorse? Of our 4 horses, Excellent Puck was the one likely to take the most time. That's still the case, and his workload remains light, as a racecourse debut is still some way off. For the unnamed Chestnut filly, though, D-Day is fast approaching, and Jamie has planned a serious piece of work to put her through her paces. How she copes with the work and how she recovers will be crucial, so the instructions are important.
Sit her second. Caroline will go the far side. Mav will come in and just come on your girth. Don't kill her, but you can give her just a little squeeze. All right.
The man entrusted with this vital workout is well-known jump jockey Jimmy McCarthy. He's been working with Jamie Osborne for some years and is a crucial part of the team.
Jimmy would be an exceptionally good work rider. He's a little heavier than ideal for a flat horse, but you know, I do believe that to have them better ridden, you know, jump jockeys, I don't want to sort of sound like an old jump jockey, but they're very good riders, proper horsemen, and most jump jockeys are very good work riders, and Jimmy's exceptionally good. I could say to Jimmy 14 seconds, 13 seconds, depending on whatever, and I'll guarantee you he's not a tenth out. I mean, that was all he would be. He's unbelievably good at it.
Gradually the pace picks up as Jimmy gives his filly a squeeze and asks her to extend. She seems to answer the call.
It was fine, just as a bit of progressive piece for her, that was ideal. She goes okay, you know, I mean, at the moment you wouldn't be able to tell from that exactly kind of where her level lies, but that will evolve, you know, I don't need to know that yet.
The lively Devout and the doughty Hardy Red have been going through serious work since our last visit. Their progress has been good. What work they would do today, though, would depend on whether tomorrow was going to be race day for them or not. And that would depend on the weather and the going at nearby Bath.
So you think you're pretty much going to be good to soft, yeah?
Yeah, I just thought by tomorrow we have, I mean, even the showers are forecast this afternoon on huge quantities, so
Right.
with the drying day tomorrow, with it being an evening meeting, I wouldn't be surprised if it was still not good. And then it's still what it is, you know, we've left it as is, so we have, but
Yeah.
be heading that direction as opposed to the other way.
Okay, all right, Kate, that's great. Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye. We'll be all right to run. Right, okay, come along then.
With just 24 hours before their racecourse debuts, work was light for both Devout and Hardy Red. Later that morning, Jamie Osborne was ready to make his decision.
Hardy Red's back after his work. Jamie, how is he? Has he come through it, and do you race tomorrow?
Yep, he's going to go to Bath tomorrow. Yeah, he's ready enough to have a run. Look, he's not as ready as he can be, and he will tune up, you know, as the next few months pass. He's not quite finished with his exercise before he goes to the races. We'll probably get him out and give him a canter in the morning because he's only going down the road to Bath. He's not running till tomorrow evening. So we'll keep him in his routine for one more morning. That way he's more likely to eat his lunch before he goes. If he stands in his box doing nothing tomorrow morning, he's going to kind of wonder, what the hell's, you know, why am I out of my routine? So he'll do one little canter tomorrow morning, come back and have a feed, and then he'll get on the lorry at sort of early afternoon, head to Bath for the shock of his life.
So Devout's had a little bit of work this morning. How is she now, and is she ready?
I'd say she's less ready than Hardy Red. And as you can see, you know, these poor fillies, they kind of don't know where they are at the moment with the climate. She's back in her winter woolies and under the lights. You know, she had a beautiful summer coat 6 weeks ago, and now she's slightly woolly. But her work has been okay. I'm not going to run her because of that. But she has probably done marginally less work than the colt. So I would expect her to be quite green tomorrow. But I don't want to overwork her at home, and I think that, you know, she'll come on more than he will for the run. But I'm happy that it's the right thing to do with her. You know, she's been relatively straightforward, but it's been a tough climate to get fillies ready in for the last month.
In terms of her temperament, just watching her demeanour, she seems like this might be a bit more of a challenge for her probably than for him. Is that fair?
It'll be interesting to see how she reacts. You know, and I think, you know, when you see a 2-year-old walking around the paddock for the first time, and obviously we've been getting to know these horses since last autumn, sometimes they can take on a completely different character when they go around the paddock, and sometimes you know that this is going to be a disaster when you see the way they might go into themselves or go all the other way. So it'll be interesting to see how she reacts to that. She's, you know, she's a girl. She's not totally straightforward. So, you know, but hopefully she'll behave all right, and she'll come back and think it was a nice experience and come forward from it.
A beautiful evening at Bath Racecourse. A familiar scene for ATR viewers and local racegoers alike, but an absolutely new and alien environment for our two young hopefuls. The filly Devout is first up in a 5-furlong fillies maiden race. With race time approaching, the tension increases, and how Devout's slightly nervy temperament holds up over the coming minutes will be vital.
Oh, hey. She might just stand and let me do it. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Just mind yourself, Kev. She might just try and kick you on the way out. She's a bit of a cow. A cow in the nicest possible sense. Whoa. Whoa, just... Hey. Well, next strap, just being a bit lively,
Looks like
a
it.
little bit Holy Roman. Have you sat on her at home?
No.
She's okay. She's going to want 6 and 7 eventually.
Yeah.
She's got a fucking Linamix mare, and she would, because she's a little bit lively, I'd have done less than normal with her. I wouldn't, don't get her on ahead early.
Yeah.
And just ride her to come home and see, don't kill her.
Just sit on it.
Just sit on her early and let her find her feet.
Okay.
I think eventually she might be all right, but she's very much on the inner edge. And a lot of people, more than normal, will be watching you, so you better look ultra stylish. Is that possible?
Stylish falling off.
Do you know how to spell that?
I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to do it.
Right there. Who's going to drink it?
Load it up. Might not be that easy. Good girl. Oh, fucking, what a horseman. Both of you. That was all right. Nice playing.
So far so good then, as Devout has negotiated the pre-race preliminaries without any major drama. Once she enters the stalls though, and comes under orders, there will be no going back and no hiding place.
They're off. 5 furlongs in front of them. Rebel Magic a little slower than the others to go. Marchwood and Lucky Beggar got out well, leading to Baltic Gin, Lobelia, Devout, and then Rebel Magic is quickly making up the ground she lost at the start. Rebel Magic, yellow and black colours in company with Baltic Gin in the red and white colours. Devout is next in the field. 2 furlongs to go. The lead for Lucky Beggar's about a length now. On the left, Rebel Magic in the yellow and black is gaining ground all the time. Marchwood is between these. Lobelia and Baltic Gin, the next two, they're at the furlong pole now. Lucky Beggar on the right.
Even without knowing this filly's background, it's easy to spot her greenness as she climbs at the air and struggles to maintain an even rhythm. Once she tires, Fergus Sweeney takes care of her and brings her home to fight another day.
Got tired. Right. Come on. Got tired. Got tired. I suppose slightly disappointing, but you know, I did have the Dewhurst winner one year that managed to get well stuffed in a maiden auction at Haydock first time out. So you know, they will improve a lot. She'll improve a lot. She'd want to, obviously, looking at that, but clearly she will. So all's not lost. Not panicking yet.
Next up, and running over a furlong further, is Hardy Red. As we've got to know him, we've come to think of Hardy Red as a tougher individual, more straightforward. But he too is finding the new environment of the racecourse a challenge.
Hey boy, good lad. Go on son. Good boy. Hey, don't. All right, so we'll do him on the grass. Just take him away from the path there, Alex. Bring him away, up here. That's fine. That's fine. Good boy. Okay, that's fine. Can I just take one? I'm kind of wondering now whether I'm being slightly idiotic running him 6 furlongs first time in this ground. I mean, she got a bit tired there. I'm now standing here thinking wishing the race was 5 furlongs. We'll just have to hang on to him a little bit. He's going to need the run, I'm sure. So.
With a buck and a kick, it's clear that Hardy Red is ready to race, but has he got the mental strength for the fight? And will his fitness last over the longer distance of 6 furlongs? He will never have run so fast for so long at any time in his short life.
Yeah, that lad. Hey. Keep coming forward there, Alex. Come on, good lad. Yes, good boy. Well done.
Fergus Sweeney in yellow and green colours on Hardy Red, who is number 1. Hardy Red about halfway forwards, just being pushed in, has gone in now. They're off. 5.5 furlongs in front of them out of the gates. Run It Twice is slow to go. Silicon Valley and Sir Prancelot on the left got out well, but Indian Affair, the black cap, is just going to head them on the rails. Behind these is Quanto, Strong Conviction, Sharda Roba, and they're followed through by Hardy Red towards the outside, and Alexandra Kollontai on the rails in black and pink colours. And on the extreme left now is Hardy Red is picking up quite nicely, and also Sharda Roba, the blue colours, is hanging on the left there, but it's still Sir Prancelot as they head down to the final furlong now to Strong Conviction, Indian Affair and Sharda Roba. Inside the last furlong, Sir Prancelot leads by 3.
Hardy Red shows a good attitude in the race, overcoming a couple of bumps to race into contention by halfway. Once again, the lack of sharp fitness takes its toll, but there's plenty to like about the performance.
He's run okay again, he's got tired. They're slightly, they've both been a little more short of work than I expected them to be. I think I've just been probably 10 days too soon with both of them. The temptation to find a bit of ground and a bit of desperation really, but no harm done, and they will both improve a lot for it.
A satisfactory, if not spectacular start then for the first two of our quartet to run. We're learning that turning a horse into a racehorse is a long-term project. Fitter, stronger and wiser next time, Hardy Red and Devout can be expected to improve. But improve they must if they're going to make the grade.